Hello, Mr. Naylor. I'm Corey Collins. This is for EGR 15001, the individual project. I chose Part B. I have issues with AutoCAD, so I chose this. This is my video to just kind of show. I chose a simple mechanical hand, which I just bought some real simple materials, try to keep it as cheap as possible. Cardboard, paper straw, yarn, glue gun. Used a hobby knife for cutting, so it's very simple. This is the hand. Once it's completed, see it kind of functions somewhat as a hand. The goal was obviously to have it fully functional, which it does have issues. Once I finished the design, I realized a couple issues. Starting with the thumb, which my idea was to make it, I made this, you can see this is the support for it. This goes up against your arm just to keep it strong. Cardboard folds easily. The idea was to make the thumb functional, but I actually I don't know why I decided to hide. I couldn't quite fit it in to my arm design, so I put it through the back and actually makes it not functional. So not having an opposable thumb is obviously kind of a big issue with gripping items. However, you can get past that even in this same design simply by extending the fingers. So the idea when creating something simple like this is you can tell the fingers are actually matching my own hand. I just took the measurements of my own hand, and that's what this is. Unfortunately, these four fingers are operating as the grip. So therefore, you want to make sure, because you only have so much strength you can provide, and there's nothing here that provides any extra gripping power. So you want to ensure that your fingers are actually longer to wrap around objects. I still did want to. It doesn't pick up items. It doesn't do anything really that I wanted it to do. Besides the fingers moving like this. However, it does. I got my earbuds here, my other set, which is actually pretty weighted. If you hand the earbuds, you can grip them, and like I said, there's some weight to them, and then you can release. Oops. Well, as you release, you probably want to make sure you're sitting near the table. So it actually does grip small items, so you can see the width of this top here. This top's very light, so yeah, it makes it pretty easy to grip, but I have to place everything in the hand, and then you can release it once you release the fingers. Same, I have a top off my Axe spray, which this was a wider item, so a little trickier for these short fingers. Another issue that I realized was, which I put in the report, is you want to make sure these knots are as close to this as possible. You want your fingers fully extended out, as these fingers are also fully extended out, because you can see the loops will actually come off your finger as you're trying to operate it. These were all things I realized after the fact of making it, but even something as big and wide as this, you'll see it grips and you can release it. So that's it. Nice to somewhat kind of meet you and give you a little bye with my fingers. And that is my final project, the individual project for Engineering 15001, Corey Collins. Thank you.